obviously winning the championship was a big one, being the inaugural season. And we had a run of wins there, starting, I think, at Barber, that made it a pretty special year. And going down to the last race of the season, which at that time I think was the Daytona finale, battling with Donahue from the start, and then having a pretty dominant car for the rest of the race was a good feeling. I mean, if you look at the lap times as far as how fast the cars were in '03, even the straightaway speed is just mind-boggling from what it was then to what it is now. And that's why I think this year's 2010 Rolex 24 was so special for me, was because, you know, it was a good win in 2004 as far as winning that race and winning the championship in '03. But the teams have been so developed and the cars have been so developed and everybody's at the top of their game. So to win this year was a real special win, probably one of my most special wins in my career. You know, to win championships, it's not an easy thing to do. It's, you know, you got everybody in the business wanting the same goal, and that is to win races and ultimately to win championships. And you're only going to have one team, one guy or a pair of guys every year. So it's not easy. And to win 6 professional championships, I feel very fortunate. To win the Daytona Prototype Championship, the inaugural championship in 2003, was a special accomplishment for sure. I think that Jim France and those involved from the beginning of Grand-Am had a very well thought out plan, and I think they're sticking to that plan. I think that it's evolved well. I think that the participation has probably exceeded their expectations, especially early on. But the bottom line is people just want a place to be able to race competitively. I mean, they want to be able to go out and win on any given weekend. And that's, you know, if you have an even playing field, or at least a competitive playing field, an equal playing field like we do here in Grand-Am, it's easier for that to happen week in and week out. I really like the open cockpit prototypes, the old prototypes, but the DP cars are, you know, anytime you can use the air to your advantage and you can feel like you're flying somewhat, it's always a good feeling, and the DP cars have really come a long way. And a lot of the engineers are using the trays on the bottom a lot more significantly, and they're really getting the cars to fly. And that's really the key, is getting that car working right through the air, using the tray, and being able to get that thing as good as it can be, because there's a lot of really good drivers out there, a lot of really good teams, so you got to have everything right.